Hello collectors, it's Steven here bringing you another Ultra Vinyl Kaiju review. This time, Maga Orochi, or as I'll just call it Orochi since it's easier, and to be honest, I'm American, so the better pronunciation for me, hey, that's what works. From Ultraman Orb. Orochi is large and in charge, and collectors have been drooling over this figure because of its size and detail. But is this vinyl figure worth all of the hubbub? Well, you know the drill. Let's take a look to see whether or not it's worth adding into your collection. Orochi here boasts some great detail with a great sculpt. Smaller details can be found throughout the figure, but unfortunately, in current Bandai fashion, they're lost on the body with a lack of paint applications to really make the details pop. However, this doesn't completely hinder the figure. The head is nicely done, with the horn being a nice, bright red, but the teeth, they unfortunately do have some paint slop, which is sad, but again, it's expected of current day Bandai. The eyes look menacing, and the throat has some nice detail to it, especially when we look at the paint apps. Yeah, when Bandai does paint well, it's really good. The back spikes, pillars, whatever you would call them, look nice with the gold tips and truly add to the menacing size of this figure. It does look terrifying. The chest details are nice. Again, most of the sculpt is lost with the lack of paint, but we have a few reddish orb-like things on the chest which were easy for me to miss the first time I was looking at the figure, but once I saw it, wow, did they stand out. The outside of the arms are bland, but the inside are done well. The gold claws are nice and bright, very impressive. The paint blends well. And the blue that's used on the arms, ooh, looks very good. The legs are pretty much the same and, as I've said before, are impressive. You really gotta hand it to Bandai when they get the details right. The tail, unfortunately, is rather bland. It really could use some paint, and as you can see from here, the back is just as bland. Good details. Where there's paint, it's well done, but unfortunately from far away the details are lost. To really appreciate this figure, you have to handle it up close. Articulation is simple with swivels at the shoulders, the hips, and the tail. That's it. Hypothetically, you could pop the tail off to recreate the scene where Orb chops it off. Hello, Gomorrah! While there are no true accessories, the tag houses something special. Aside from the promotional moonspeak on the actual tag itself, which I have no clue what it says, we get one of the cards to use with the sound gimmick toys on the market for this Ultraman. And here is your size comparison. It's large and in charge, so be sure to clear off some extra shelf space. If you think this is your standard 6-inch Ultra Kaiju, you're a little wrong. So, buy now, skip, or wait for a deal. Orochi looks nice, but the simple details are unfortunately lost with the lack of paint. And maybe we could have gotten another swivel somewhere else, maybe at the neck, but that's alright. For about $25-30, we're getting a pretty damn good deal. But looking at the likes of, say, Tyrant, that was released a couple years ago, I can't help but feel a little bit let down. They could have made the detailing a bit better. Still, as intended as a kid's toy, this figure will fit in well with Tamashii Nation items, other vinyl figures, whatever you have. Like what you see? Click the order button now so this way you're not paying $50, $60, $70 in a couple months or maybe a few years down the line. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below to share your thoughts. If you're interested in picking this figure up or others like it, check the description for some cool links to take you where you need to go. Why don't you watch some more videos? Click the annotations on the screen now for more great content. Thanks again, and I'll catch ya in the next video.